and welcome to Inner Circle Guidance. Today's New Year's Eve, so let's find out what guidance the cards can give us, maybe what New Year's resolutions we should be focusing on. But if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every single day. All right, so right off the bat, I have this card that's sticking out here. So we have the Two of Wands. Knight of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles. King of Swords. And the Queen of Wands. Okay. So what I'm seeing here with this Two of Wands is that you have a lot of new opportunities that are going to be coming in this coming year, but you have to take advantage of them when they present themselves. And I'm seeing here that there may be a potential for traveling for some of you, which is interesting because that was the same theme that was in my short reading for New Year's resolutions for Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and Facebook. So I'm definitely seeing that a lot of people are going to be traveling this year. This could be for pleasure. This could be for learning. This could also be for actual job opportunities. And I'm seeing here with this Knight of Swords and the King of Swords that we are learning to master our thoughts. So when we are trying to manifest the things that we want into our lives, we have to be very intentional about our thoughts. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't ever have a negative thought. That's just one, not realistic. And the more that you think, I shouldn't think any negative thoughts, the more that those negative thoughts are going to appear. Because what happens when you sit there and say, I'm not going to think about this, I'm not going to think about this, you end up thinking about it more. So instead of thinking about that, just focus on the positive instead. We're also learning to master our communication with these two cards. And I'm seeing that that's going to be coming in very quick. Communication is going to be very important this year for a lot of you. Could be in relationships, but could also have to do with public speaking. Some of you may be getting promoted, or you may find that you are gaining more fame this year, that you're stepping more into that spotlight. So communication, and not just communication, but communicating your thoughts and your ideas clearly is going to be a big focal point for the year. So for those of you who are nervous about speaking, you may want to take some public speaking classes. I'm also seeing that for some of you, you may be asked to do some speeches this year. And I feel like that's going to have to do with your success. So this is a card of success, but this is also a card of balance. So balance between positive and negative, balance between rest and what's the word I'm looking for? Being productive, between emotions and logic. This is a card of balance. So I'm seeing that this year we're really going to be stepping into this energy where we're going to be looking for more balance in our lives and realizing that in order to succeed, in order to be more motivated, more focused, more prosperous, more wealthy, we actually have to be more focused, more disciplined, which also means that we are giving to ourselves. We are ensuring that we're taking the rest that our body and our minds need in order to be successful, ensuring that we are not overworking ourselves, that we have a healthy work-life balance. And I'm seeing that is going to be a huge goal for a lot of us this year. And with the Queen of Wands, I'm seeing that we're going to be stepping more into this curious energy of learning. So if you see here on this card, we have a cat. Curiosity and the cat. So very following that energy, following that curiosity, but also kind of standing in that independence and realizing that a lot of our passions, our motivations, our successes come from our own motivations. So our own, what's the word I'm looking for? Responsibility. So our motivations, you know, we can watch videos, we can do affirmations, you know, we can have tools that help with motivation, but ultimately we have to be responsible for our own motivation and moving our goals forward and taking that accountability to make sure that we're moving forward in the way that we want to with succeeding and achieving our goals. So let's find out what guidance the cards can give us for the year here in terms of our New Year's resolutions. What guidance can the cards give us? All right. Ooh, exciting. We have our 10 of Pentacles here, the card of abundance, 3 of Cups. Wow, the Empress. We have some amazing energies coming in here. The Hierophant. We have the 3 of Swords. Okay. So I'm hearing that you need to celebrate your wins, okay? You need to acknowledge the milestones that you're making. But you also need to celebrate your disappointments and your, I don't want to say failure, because I feel like a lot of times what feels like failures actually just end up being setbacks. Because the biggest trait of success is perseverance, is continuing to move forward even when you hit obstacles. And oftentimes, when things seem the bleakest, right before we're about to give up is oftentimes when our huge successes come in. So you're being asked this year to really learn from your setbacks. Realize that your setbacks are not failures, they are setbacks. And celebrate your wins and your losses. I'm also hearing that you need to prioritize the people in your life this year who are important to you. That may be your wife or your girlfriend or your significant other, could be husband, boyfriend, significant other, life partner, family, father figures, mother figures, etc. And I'm also seeing here that marriage may be in the cards for those of you who are looking to get married. You could actually be getting married if you're already in a relationship, or there's going to be somebody who's very, very important who's going to be coming in here. And I'm seeing that this year is going to be a year where you really step into your energy of the Empress. So having that nurturing, that loving kind of energy, but also still stepping into an energy where you're not accepting any crap from anybody. You're not accepting anything that's less than you deserve. And then I'm also hearing with the Hierophant too, that you are going to be expanding your mind. You're going to be opening up your spiritual senses. You may be going through major spiritual awakenings that's going to create really big changes long-term for you that are going to set the foundation for your moral compass, for your, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess prosperity is still sort of in that realm, but that's not quite where I was going with that. But like, essentially you're going to find the foundation that's going to build your abundance, and that's going to have to do with mindset, your values, your morals, the way you handle situations, boundaries, having very healthy boundaries. So I'm seeing really amazing energies coming in, and I'm seeing that also from the past, your disappointments here, things that were setbacks in the past ended up being huge lessons. So you're being asked to sort of audit this last year and look specifically at the things that disappointed you. What lessons can you learn from that moving forward? All right, I have to go to dinner soon, so I'm going to have to cut this kind of short, but I'm going to do one more question here. What do we need to release this year? Oh, I just heard too that some of you may be having children this year or getting pregnant if that's something you're looking to do, because we have the Empress on the table. But what do we need to release this year? What's no longer serving us into this new year, this new energy here? What is no longer serving us? Okay. The High Priestess, not listening to our intuition, getting caught in the middle, being a messenger back and forth between people, potentially in your family who don't get along, is a waste of your energy. You need to be focusing on positive things. You need to be focusing on yourself, your own healing, your own journey. Don't get caught up in other people's BS. But making sure that you're listening to your intuition, because I'm hearing your intuition is going to be growing very strong this year. And that's what's going to be helping bring in and usher in your blessings, your miracles, and abundance. But you have to listen to your intuition, and you have to accept your abundance and those miracles and blessings. So I want you to say, I am open to receiving my miracles, my blessings, and my abundance in the comments below. What else do we need to be releasing this year? Or I guess releasing now to move into the new year. Interesting. We have the 1111 card. Let me pull some other cards here. Oh, wow. 7 of Cups. We have a lot of Cups cards. Wow. Okay, I pulled 2 by accident here. We have the Knight of Cups, and we have the 9 of Cups. Okay, so Cello Bear, quit doing that. This is very interesting because these are all really positive cards. So I'm trying to figure out what the message is. Just give me a moment here. Okay, I'm hearing, this is very specific, so I feel like this is not going to resonate with everybody. I'm hearing that there are some illusions that some of you have regarding relationships, regarding partners, regarding marriage. And these are illusions that you have had for a very long time that are not true. And it's coming from a place of you either grew up with that being your thought process, or you have just been kind of set in your ways when it comes to these things. And I'm hearing that this is limiting you, and it is an obstacle that has gotten in your way where it comes to relationships, romantic relationships. And I'm hearing that you're being asked to audit your relationships, your romantic relationships this past year, and look at what is no longer serving you, because, and I'm hearing that you've already sort of started that because we have the 1111 card, which means you're on the right path. But I'm hearing that there's still something here when it comes to relationships that needs to be released. And I'm thinking it's old thought patterns or old beliefs that are no longer serving you when it comes to relationships. And it could be something that you're not really expecting here. I'm hearing that there's going to be some sort of major breakthrough here. And I'm hearing that's going to be coming in the next couple of weeks if you do the work. Sorry, I'm just listening to make sure there's no other message there with that. I just heard not settling for less than you deserve. Okay, and I'm hearing that you may have had a negative outlook on romance. Maybe you felt like there wasn't a partner out there for you, or that nobody's honest anymore, or nobody has the same values you have anymore. And you need to change that narrative, because not only is it not true, with you reaffirming that thought process, you are then attracting those types of partners. And I'm seeing here too, so the stars on the bottom of the deck here. So you have the ability to have your wish fulfillment, whatever that looks like to you, but you need to not only get specific about what that looks like. For some of you, I'm hearing that your idea of who you thought you wanted to be with has changed, maybe because you've changed. So you need to get clear, because I'm hearing that for a lot of you, there's gonna, either if you're single, there's gonna be someone very important coming in this year. Extremely important. I'm hearing that this is a soul contract type of person. Could be a soulmate for some of you. But this person's extremely important to your life. So that's going to be coming in. So you're being asked to prepare for that, because this person's going to make you look at things from a very different perspective. So be open-minded, listen to your intuition, and be open to receiving this new energy. Because if you've been dating a lot of the wrong people, then you need something different and someone different. And that sometimes can feel uncomfortable. So I am hearing that this is somebody who's going to push you a little out of your comfort zone. So you're being asked to look at your relationships now, so that you can move forward and be more open-minded when this person comes in. For those of you who have already found this person, that's where all the Empress and, you know, the marriage cards and stuff come in. So you're going to be taking that next step this year. But I am also hearing as well that you're going to be building together, and there may be some things as you're building that you realize either need to change, or that maybe go in a different direction than you were originally anticipating. And for some of you, that could be because you have decided to have children, and maybe that wasn't something you thought you originally wanted. So you're taking a look now at your future in a different kind of way, and realizing that the things that you originally had wanted maybe need to shift. So that is your reading. If it resonates with you, then don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment down below and tell me what you're most excited for this year. And also don't forget to comment that affirmation I had said earlier about receiving your blessings, your miracles, and in your abundance. And as always, of course, may your life be full of light, full of love, abundance, and gratitude. I'll see you next time.